Scene one, take one. Well, pretty sure you all know the date. Hello everybody, welcome back again to another video. Today we're going to be speaking about our first ever subject. Let's get rid of this and let's start. Hello again, welcome back again to another video. Today's episode is success. This is our first ever episode of success. You may have watched this after or before any other series. It doesn't really matter. All you've got to focus on is how to be successful in your life. So, today's video, we're going to involve so many things, speaking about every single way to be mentally successful. Have self-discipline, self-fulfillment, and self-improvement written down right here in your head. You're going to want to do so many things. You're going to want to rise. You're going to want to create your own community. You're going to want to do many things. And I'm pretty sure that billions of people are going to want to do more than a quadrillion of things. People are creative. People want to change. You have to change. If you do not do these things, you may be falling off of track. You're going to lose control. You're going to get overwhelmed. So today, we're going to basically give you the whole introduction to success, the series. So, to me and to everyone, success is just the fact that I'm happy. Sure, but when you're successful, you've got to have something that backs up that happiness, that backs up you being relaxed and happy, and that assures that you can relax and be happy at the same time, and you can help other people relax and be happy. That's in my opinion. But what you should care about is the fact that you're going to work tirelessly day and night to fulfill yourself and to make sure that you're successful, and you ensure that that success continues and that you are happy. Now, in this series, of course, you know that we'll be speaking about how to change the world and how to become yourself and financial, liberty. You're going to be financially literate. Today's first lesson is about controlling yourself, self-discipline. The first thing about self-discipline is that you know what you're doing. You know who you are. You've identified yourself in your heart, basically in here, but let's just say in your heart for spiritual reasons. And you know what you're going to do, you know why, you know when, because you should always start by asking the important big headline questions. I want to be an artist. It just pops up. You know, many ideas pop up and they may not be good. They may sound nice and sound like, I want to be the next me. I want to be me. I want to do better. I want to be an artist. I can draw. Yeah, that's easy. Art seems easy enough. People take days, maybe months, maybe years working on arts. And depending on your circumstances, you may not have that time. So first, start asking the questions. Why do I want to be an artist? Why do I want to be a soccer player? Why do I want to be an actor? Why do I want to be anything? If you don't have a solid reason, you should maybe rethink your idea and think of a why that matters, a why that counts. Because if you figure out, why am I going to be a writer? Well, writing has always been my passion. Writing has been something very close to me these past years. Writing has been very nice. Writing has always improved. After you've asked why and you've identified why. To identify the why is something that's very easy. All you have to do is have a simple answer for a simple question. Because starting with the why will give you the how, when, why, and every other WH question. After that, after you've identified why, you're going to have to identify the how. Identifying the how comes when you've identified why you're going to do it. Because it's like, why am I going to be a social media person? Well, because social media is something very important, and I've done the research that's enough to actually help me evolve and gain more followers, subscribers, supporters. I'm a lovable person. Now, you've just said why, and you've also included the how. By doing what you think can evolve from being a beginner social media person to a professional, you've literally set out a whole entire plan. You just didn't realize it. Now, here's when the fun comes in. When you're all, okay, I know why, I know how, what's next? You need to think. People get so overwhelmed by ideas that they create their own bubble of ideas, and the bubble starts to close in. It starts to not give you space to have other things come in. So you're going to have to stop, rethink, put the words that you need to have in a line. And every single other one, get rid of it and put it in a back line or something. Because when you can't identify or strictly remove anything else, because ideas, opportunities can pop up from everywhere. People could change from being a YouTuber to an actor pretty easily. Why? Because careers change, ideas change. Mentally, you'll change. Physically, you will change. Your ideas, your mindset will change. Your abilities will change. So by accepting change, you are changing. Because no one's acceptant of change. When you donate something, you're actually changing something. Because we were created, and everyone has that greed of mine, but by changing and forcing the humanity through that brain of yours, through that greed of yours, you're making a very insane change. So you're very brave, and I'd say the Sorting Hat would put you in Gryffindor. So, the most important thing now is that you start applying. After identifying, after realization, after starting to do things, and after eliminating everything else and tracking one path, by also opening windows from time to time to go and look at other things. You can't be involved with something and forget everything else, because in that case, you'll be just like anybody with a line that's stuck to their head, and they're trying to follow the line to see where it ends. All you can do is look at that line and continue. But you've got to cut it, open your mind sometime, and try and realize what's around you, what opportunities surround you. Now, that was the first part of self-discipline. Understanding, identifying yourself. Here are the steps right here. The first thing you need to do is identify yourself, what you're going to do, and then start asking the why question. It may repeat as a cycle a couple of times, but it's going to be easy. After these two, all you have to do is this: the how, and then applying. Don't surround yourself with so many ideas that you'll make a bubble and you'll basically get overwhelmed. You'll think, I need to stop and relax, but there's no relaxing. You've got to work hard and smart. Most importantly, you got to work smart. So, there comes a time where you may think this may be wrong, but you've got to push through the hard times. You've got to push through the insane amount of effort that you're giving and be like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go back through and let's go through this tunnel of maybe dark, maybe light ways. Just be sure that you're doing what you want to do. That is good for you and the people around you. Because if you think greedy, well, I could just rob every single bank and no one can care. That's bad for you and for the people around you. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do is stop before you do any of this. Stop, rethink, let your memory take in and soak in all of this information. Because when someone has lots of things put on them, they may get overwhelmed. They may be like, what if this, what if that, what if this? Then you may be thinking, what about me? What will happen? What's next? all you've got to do is take the first step towards your dreams. See ya!